the house that held its breath. There was once a small house on the edge of a quiet street. From the outside, it looked like every other house. Windows, a roof, a little garden that tried its best to bloom. But inside the walls, something unusual lived. A mother and her child who both forgot how to breathe. Not the breathing you do with your chest, the breathing you do with your heart. The mother loved her child more than anything in the whole world. But her body had learned long ago to stay tight, to stay alert, to stay ready. She moved through the house like a quiet wind, never fully still, never fully calm. Her eyes watched everything, the bills, the mess, the noise, the future, as if danger could hide inside any shadow. She didn't know that her child watched her the same way. The child, small and bright, felt the mother's tightness before he understood the word stress. He felt the rush in her hands. He felt the worry in her voice. He felt the weight she carried even when she smiled. Children can feel the weight even when they can't name it. And so the child learned to stay alert too. Sometimes that alertness looked like anger, sometimes quiet, sometimes tears that came out of nowhere. Sometimes it looked like being good, too good, so the mother wouldn't have one more thing to carry. They loved each other fiercely, but lived inside a house that had forgotten how to exhale. One night, the child woke from a bad dream and went to find the mother. She was sitting at the edge of her bed, holding her head in her hands, her breath tight like a small bird trapped in her chest. "Mom," the child whispered. The mother looked up, startled not by her child, but by how much she suddenly needed that tiny voice. "What's wrong?" she asked. The child shrugged. "Everything feels loud." The mother felt the truth of that like a warm ache. She scooted over on the bed and patted the blanket next to her. The child climbed up, leaned into her side, and for the first time that day, the mother noticed the child's breath was as shallow as hers. They sat there in the dim room, two hearts beating fast, two bodies braced for things that weren't happening anymore. The mother whispered, "I'm scared sometimes." The child nodded. and something softened in the space between them, like the house finally exhaled. The mother wrapped her arm around the child and asked, "Do you want to breathe with me?" Not a big breath, not a perfect breath, just one small, soft breath. And they breathed in together just a little and let it out slowly. Their shoulders fell just a little. And the house felt different. Not fixed, not perfect, just softer. The mother looked at her child and said, "We don't have to be brave alone. The child rested his head on her arm. "Okay, let's not." And for the first time in a long time, the house slept. Not because everything was safe or finished or solved, but because two hearts finally remembered that safety begins when someone sits beside you and stays. Remember that you can let your body feel heavy in the soft way that happens before sleep. Your breath doesn't have to be big. Your thoughts don't have to be quiet. You don't have to do anything perfectly. Just rest. You are held. You are loved. And you don't have to be brave alone. Good night.